Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central. And today I'm talking about writing and specifically how to prompt yourself to get started. Because a lot of people have trouble when they sit in front of a blank computer screen or a blank piece of paper. They think, how do I get started? What do I write down? Where do I begin? And that can be really frustrating if you've been sitting there trying to think of something for a while. Now, we talked before about brainstorming, and that's a great method, and you can use that for fiction writing as well as research writing. But today I'm talking about something else a little bit different. There's lots of ways to motivate yourself or sort of prompt yourself into writing, but this is one that I find really works well for a lot of people. And I use it in some of my lessons and my courses, particularly the photo prompt paragraph writing lessons. And you can use it for yourself. And what you want to do is look at a photograph or a picture, and you want to use that to stimulate ideas to come up with thoughts that you can put on paper or type it on your computer, of course. And I'm going to look at a couple of photos with you in a moment, and then I'll talk you through how to use them and to motivate yourself and to get yourself started writing. And before you know it, you'll be writing like a dream.
Here's our first picture. And quick, what does it make you think of? Well, a lot of people probably think right away of work, someone going to work, or maybe someone going to school because of the bag and he's carrying the bag. It looks a little bit like a book bag, but it could be office papers or something of that nature. So that's one direction that you could go. It's an obvious direction. It's certainly what it looks like. But you can look deeper into the picture, or you can look longer at the picture, and you can arrive at some other ideas. Don't be afraid to engage yourself with the picture. Don't be afraid to spend some time thinking not only about what you see right in front of you, but about meaning, about uh, memories of your own. So this picture may simply stimulate a memory of your own, maybe going to your first job, or maybe going to college for the first year. Those kinds of thoughts could motivate you to write a blog or an article, something creative. You could also go even further and look at the bag itself and think, wonder what is in that bag. And that could be, if it's a short creative exercise, a paragraph or something, then that would be enough by itself. But you could expand that if you wanted to go into a story or into something longer. And it could be a fictional story about someone sitting in a park watching people go by with all different sizes and shapes of bags and imagining what these people are carrying in the bags and what those things mean to them in their lives. And that could be a longer story. And that's taking it well outside of the picture, but it's still related to the picture. It still stimulated you to think about that. Or you could look at this bag and imagine the items that are in the bag and how these might affect this person's life or even your own life if you wanted to sort of put you as a character within your own creative article or your own creative story. So there are many, many things that could happen. Of course, you could still do other things that I haven't even thought of. I'm sure you'll come up with lots of ideas. Let me know what they are. You can put them underneath in the comment section. Some of your own ideas of what you can think of when you look at a picture like this. It may have something to do with that grill or grating there, and maybe there's something underneath there. Ooh, that could be scary. But anyway, there's a lot of things you can get from a picture if you spend a little time with it. So don't be afraid to do that. I just have one more picture for now because this is a brief video just to help you get started. But here's another photograph that I found online. There are some great sites online. If you're actually going to use the photographs, you have to make sure, if you're going to publish them or something, you have to make sure that you have the rights to do that. But otherwise, if it's just for your own motivation, you can look at the picture. Nobody is going to come after you for that. And you can use it for your own personal use. Now, this is a picture that can bring, I think, for a lot of people, a lot of thoughts or memories or imaginations. Or maybe I think a lot of people too would look at this and say, Well, it's just trees and leaves. What am I supposed to write about? It's just trees and leaves. And I have students who would say that it wouldn't matter what I showed them. Well, it's just whatever. And they just can't imagine anything else, or they can't look more deeply. But if you spend enough time, if you're willing to spend a little bit of time and calm your body and calm your mind and look into the picture, walk into this picture. This picture is an easy one to walk right into, and imagine yourself in the picture. Either it will bring back memories of times when you've been walking in the mist or the fog, or it'll bring you memories of an autumn, a fall, because we can see all the leaves here are coming off the trees, and the changing seasons. So if you live in a country or a place where they have changing seasons, you certainly have memories of that. If you don't have a lot of memories of this, looks like we're sort of in the forest or the bush, but you can have a lot of imagination. You can come up with an imaginative story. What's in that fog? When you go through that fog, when you go down this path, what is going to be there? What are you going to run into? Who are you going to meet? That kind of thing. There could be animals in here. There could be other people. It could be a spooky, scary story. Um, you know, uh, but then again, you could write a beautiful descriptive article. It all depends on either what you need to do or what you want to do. It could be a blog about the fall or the autumn, or a blog about seasons in general. So there's lots of possibilities in this picture that you can walk right into and extract those ideas and then use them for yourself. And as I said before, the longer you look and the more time you spend with a photograph, the more you can see. If you're willing to open your mind, if you're willing to be free and open to ideas, they will come to you. I promise you that you can do this. With a little practice, it will come more and more quickly, and you may even find at times it's difficult to stop the ideas. You actually have to limit your ideas. You have to cut down on your ideas. But that's okay, because you can do a little brainstorming, jot down all the ideas you have on the photograph, and then choose the ones that you like the best, or the ones that you think will work the best for the particular assignment that you, or the writing article that you're going to do. So I hope you'll try this, and I'll hope you'll let me know with both of these pictures, or just one of them if you like. What would you write about? What would you think about when you look at these pictures? What kind of ideas come to mind? And you can let me know in the comment section below. I'd be very interested to know what some other people would come up with. And just let me know what you think, and keep writing, keep practicing, and I'll talk to you in the next screen.
So there you have it, a great way to get yourself started when you need to write. Just look for any kind of photograph that you like. There are literally hundreds of thousands of pictures on the internet that you can use to help motivate yourself, get yourself started. Spend a little time to engage with the picture, as I mentioned, and you'll be surprised just how many ideas you come up with. And here's my contact information. My name again is Ron Johnson with L.T.L Tutoring Central. The website is there, www.tutoringcentral.com, and there's the email, tutoringcentral@hotmail.com. Look underneath for some links for some discount coupons for courses, including the photo prompt paragraph writing course that I talked about. And if you want to, you can get some feedback from me using some of these methods of photographs and writing, and getting some feedback can really help you improve over the long term. But in the meantime, have fun writing, use this method, see how it works for you. Let me know if it works out for you or not, and let me know some of the ideas that you came up with, maybe from some of your own photographs as well. You can always contact me by email as well, or just leave some comments. Don't forget to subscribe or like the video, and we'll be talking to you again next week. Bye for now.